Hey YouTube, welcome to video one of development progress for our new game. It's called Triplicity. Triplicity is a simple little card game that pulls some inspiration from a game like Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII, I guess, if you're familiar with that game. It has very simple rules, and games are very quick. Yet there's definitely a deeper level of strategy involved. The game will seem very simple at first, but can get pretty complicated from a strategic point of view as the game progresses. Um, all right, well, I'll just I created a little kind of rapidly prototyped demo here just to kind of show off the basics of the game. So we'll take a look here at what we have so far. Um, all the elements of the game you can see are already viewable from this right here. There's nothing else. You have the player hand, so this is your hand right here. You have your slots, player slots that you can place your cards. You have your opponent's hand, which are these upside down cards up here, and your opponent's slots. And then you have these center kind of squares here, and these are the capture slots. Now the whole point of the game is to capture more of these center slots than your opponent by the time the game's over. And the rules are very simple. The rules are each player just plays one card a turn. There's no deck. You just have your 5-card hand here, and each player plays one card every turn until all 5 cards are played, and then that's it. Whoever has the most capture slots at the end wins. Um, Now each card has 3 numbers associated with it. You can see them up here on the top part of the card, hence the name Triplicity. These numbers add to the capture values here on the capture slots when you play the card. So for example, I'm going to play this square card here, right here smack dab in the middle, and now I've captured these 3 squares because it's given a 4 to this capture value, a 3 here and a 4 here, and those correspond to the 3 numbers associated with the card. Now I have some very basic AI playing against me. He just randomly selects a card in his hand and randomly puts it in an open slot. So he just took one card and placed it adjacent or right in front of mine, and he has 3 numbers here, 2, 2, and 2, and those correspond to the 2s there. And that number is not high enough to capture the squares, so I still have those squares. If the numbers are the same, just like in this case here where you have 2 zeros, then the capture slot is neutral. So let's go ahead and just kind of finish off this game here. So once again it adds up, so now this 7 is a result of the 4 from this card and then the 3 coming from the card right beneath it. And there we go, so now my opponent has captured a couple slots. I'll put something there, and now this card is returned to neutral because the values are the same, but I'll be capturing it here. And, whoa, there you go. My opponent in a last card placement has won the game. So he has 3 capture slots, or I only have 1, and then there's a neutral. So there is a scenario in which there could be a draw. If, let's say, he only has 1 capture slot, I have 1, and then the rest are all neutral. There could be a draw. So there's a draw scenario. And that's basically it so far. Just start a new game here. Um, that's it. It's a very simple base mechanic of the game. I have a couple good ideas for some future kind of features that are going to be added in. Networking, so we'll be able to play. You can see here that this is running in the Unity web player, so it's going to be on our site. You'll be able to play against other people or play against an opponent. I'm thinking of like kind of a story, not story mode, but a kind of like campaign, whatever, single player mode if you just want to play against AI opponents. That's definitely something that might be in the future. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to have networking so that you can play against other people, and I want to port this to iPhone or Android, something like that too, just so it seems like it's a very simple, quick little card game that would fit well in that platform. I also have some ideas for some other cool mechanics that I won't get into right now, but needless to say, there are mechanics that, like when you play, since the only rules of the game are you play one card every turn, so these mechanics are going to be based on when you play cards, it will be affecting other cards, you know, adjacent to it or across from it or whatever, like there will be, or all your cards, or you can see your whatever, it flips over your opponent's hand, something like that. Just some mechanics like that are going to be added to increase kind of the strategic level and increase the basically different like kind of deck hands that you can create and strategies for approaching games. So that's I think that's about all I have. It's a really quick video this time, quick little gameplay demo here. Um, Please feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this new game. If you'd like to definitely see it take higher priority. I kind of have Inexilium going on too, and so I'm kind of juggling back and forth between these two. But I think this project's going to be a nice, quick little project. So it shouldn't take away too much time from Inexilium development. Man, got me again. All right, guys. Well, yep, that's all I have. Rate, comment, subscribe. Please let me know what you think of the game, and I'm gonna start putting videos out every week, alternating between Inexilium and this project for now. So I will see you guys next week. All right, thanks.